So basically, it's just gonna run like a regular stream, just for private.
Okay.
So it's recording us right now.
Right.
So like, I'll show you on here. So I don't have a screen sample on this. So if you want to show anything or bring anything up, I can put it on primary screen, and then it shows the screen. And then just go to news. So we
Yeah.
can go through that.
Yeah, we can do that.
See you later. So. I'll view it separately. Just to show you. Well, yeah, see, it's running. It just has a delay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Alright. Well, it's recording right now, so it's all good.
Okay.
Alright, want to start?
Yeah, so which mic is which? Or which one are you using? Which one?
Oh, I still need to hook up your mic. Audio input capture. And source. Okay. Go ahead and plug it in, and then I'll plug it into the back here.
Never use this.
Never use
Never
it?
use it.
Well, you were planning on streaming, what is it? Streaming games,
Yeah, I
yeah.
want to buy an Elgato.
Yeah, we run on pretty shitty resolution since I'm not running it on like a capture card, but
That's good, dude. I'm okay about that. We're just talking.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's all good for me. We just gotta make sure we don't have each other. We don't pick each other up.
These are really good about it. Sometimes it doesn't even pick up the TV when I'm playing it loud as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like pretty good. Alright,
Yeah.
we're on. And we're on.
Some audio. Here's how. There we go. That's not gonna run through it once. One sec. Let's see. Alright. It's still running mine. I don't know why it's not picking up yours.
Is it able to?
It should be able to do both. One sec. Let me remove this real quick. This one on. Okay, I think it is the one. Hey, no, it's the same. Okay. We'll try it back here, maybe. I just need to use one of the better USB things.
I mean, it says it's on, so. Just talk on yours.
Yeah. So we just share the mic
Can do that.
until I figure it out.
Right.
I could just steal the other one from outside and try to figure out how to split it.
That's weird. I wonder why I won't do it.
Let's see. Let me try it one more time. So what I could do is just do that. I kind of don't want to do that. should just work.
Do I have to do anything to this?
No, it should just work if you plug it in. So just like this.
That's just a longer one.
Oh, okay.
We can
Let's
try
the
this
other
one.
one. It worked for a second and read it for a second. It might just be the cord.
Never been used, so I mean it could just be fucked up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let me unplug mine and plug it into yours and see if it works.
Okay.
It gets edited out anyway. Alright, so let's just try it one more time. Because I have a cord that fits this too, so let me try it.
There we go.
I'm not sure if it. Oh, it did. Look at that. Okay.
I just
So-
can't move it. I'm not gonna move it.
Okay, let's see. I just have to guess which one's right when I'm going through this. Because it's going to show them both as the same thing.
Right.
See. Oh, two. There we go.
Right. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and it's picking it up differently.
Testing.
Yep, it's working.
All right. Fuck man, I gotta move it just a little bit.
I think you're good. I think it was just taking a while to figure it out.
Right, like it was new.
Yeah. But let's see. So, I need to turn off that mic. Actually, no, that should be.
Should be
These
good.
two are both mine, so
Yeah,
it
it
doesn't
should be
really
good.
matter.
Where's the other one? Can you see mine?
Yeah.
Which
So
one is it?
I haven't renamed it. I'm gonna
Just
rename it.
Blue
Here.
Snowball? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just rename it. Rename. Dylan Mike. And there. So that one's yours. This one's just a copy of mine.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what do you want to talk about first?
What did you have written down?
I have the census thing going on. Census question. Antifa.
Okay.
The Second Amendment under attack. DNC debates. Cultural Marxism / victim mentality. Loss of meaning in life, causing young men to commit suicide at higher rates. Public officials not able to block people on social media, and Silicon Valley is more powerful than the government.
Okay.
You like any of those?
Yeah.
Somebody's calling you right now? That's weird. Hopefully there's one. If not, there probably is on marker.
It's a 720 number.
It happens all the time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's see if
Is
I've
it the
called
same middle three numbers?
Let's see if I've called this person before.
Because it happened this morning. It actually saved me from getting the work late.
Because it could be. Like somebody I call from work. Because I just use my phone to call people from work.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not seeing that was the first time I've gotten that call, so I don't know who it is.
Oh, they'll leave a voicemail.
If it's
Voicemail
important,
if you have to.
Alright. But yeah, no, so we can talk about the Paul Ryan shit today too.
What's the Paul Ryan shit? Never seen that.
Paul Ryan's new book.
Oh yeah. Going forward. Oh, that's actually his old book. Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah, I think he came out with a new one today.
Let's see, I'll pull up the Fox News shit. Escapes from Trump, it's golden at all times. Oh, okay. I think it's American Carnage.
Tom Alberta, what's up for this on Tuesday? Describes Biden's allergic to the idea of spending another 2 years with the president.
Oh, okay, so it's more about the book written about the relationship between those two. That's interesting.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, he didn't know anything about government.
Who Trump? I mean, that's what the point of cabinet is. He's not the first president to ever do that. I think.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. I think Calvin Coolidge did. One second. I'll search that.
God damn it.
There's one of them. It's like either Calvin Coolidge or Hoover. It's one of the three. Alright. Politician, lawyer, suit, Fuck. I gotta remember. It's one of the three Republicans right after Abraham Lincoln. It's fucking weird.
No idea. I don't know who that would be.
It's either Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, but I'm pretty sure it's not Hoover. But yeah, he had little to no political experience other than with foreign affairs. So what he did was he just amassed a a large quantity of skilled individuals around him. You know. And really, politics isn't that hard to understand. When it comes to the government, you know, especially our government, it's pretty much all laid out, you know.
Right.
I think, in a lot of ways, not knowing the government has helped Trump make a lot of good decisions.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, just because he doesn't know, like, he's not the general politician. So the fact that he doesn't know, like, or he also doesn't have those connections right away probably helps him make a better, more justified decision when concerning fucking the American people. So he looks at it from the American people's point of view instead of what the government should do point of view.
Right, he doesn't have like a political bias when it comes to that because he's basically going in blind. That's what that's saying.
Yeah, exactly. So even if that's true, it doesn't matter.
Right, I mean, yeah, I'm sure he's not the first president, as you were saying, to actually
not have that much experience.
Yes, exactly. I'd rather have a billionaire who's transformed his own business than someone who's spent their life in politics and hasn't really accomplished much either.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather people with skills rather than people who just want to continue to have power. Because the thing is, Trump's never had power before. You know, that's probably his biggest asset. And I was talking about it like the other day when it came to the Democratic debates. All the stuff that they attacked Trump on last year, other than his character, is gone. You know, so they're gonna need an actual moderate to win, and they're not gonna run a moderate. You know.
Well, they're gonna need people who actually prove points.
Yeah.
Their entire campaign right now is literally emotionally based.
Well, not even just that. The entire debate, even the things that have policies, all their policies are the same. Right. So, like, and if their policy differs, so I would say like Gabby Tolbert with the Second Amendment or Andrew Yang with the fucking UBI, the Universal Basic Income.
Right. Yeah.
Those two are just going to be pushed out, just like Bernie Sanders was in 2016.
Right, because it doesn't fit their agenda.
Yeah, no, because, well, if the Bernie Sanders thing didn't prove to anyone last presidential election, the DNC is pretty crooked.
Yeah. Yeah. With Schumer, Pelosi, they know who they want to be in office. And
Absolutely.
They're going to do whatever they want to get into office.
And right now it looks like it's going to be Kamala Harris.
But you did call that.
Oh, what, the Kamala Harris?
You called the Kamala Harris.
Oh, yeah.
What, January?
Yeah, well, the thing is, the Democratic Party's all about intersectionality now. She checks more of the boxes than any other candidate.
Exactly.
So, she's a woman, so she already beats Hillary. She's not white, beats Hillary. She's educated, and she has political experience. You know?
Yeah, I mean...
And then she plays into the victim mentality that the entire DNC does. You know?
Exactly, which is what they're going to use the entire campaign.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, their entire trail is just going to be attacking each other. This is why I'm going to like this election much more, because it's just going to be the Democrats attacking each other like crazy,
right?
And trying to build themselves up as this thing. That's why I got so I thought the whole Beto O'Rourke and Cory Booker thing where they were speaking in Spanish,
right,
was hilarious. They're pandering.
It was just a joke. It was honestly a joke.
You know, it's just pandering. They're just trying to prove that they're the most intersectional. You know, they're the most of X identity.
It's just, I don't even know where to start, man.
Well, I know where to start from a conservative angle. So, from the conservative angle, you would just say, obviously that we're individuals, which is funny because they call us racist, even though conservatives just believe in individuals.
Right.
You know, that's it. You know, we don't believe that, like, I'm talking about, like, somewhat mainline conservative. I'm not talking about, like, far right.
Right.
Because there is a far right and a far left.
Obviously,
like, Antifa. And I really hate putting the Nazis on the right. I'm not going to lie.
Because they were socialists.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're not fiscally right at all. And then they have Marxist ideology behind them, too, saying that the Jews were oppressing their people, and that's not what a conservative stands for in America.
Exactly.
Conservative stand is basically trying to elevate excellence in individuals.
Right, and without any labels too. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need a label to know what I am.
Absolutely. So that's why when it comes to like, what is it? The DNC likes to separate people because of their individual cultures, and
Right.
I'm fine with people's individual cultures defining them. You know, I'm
Exactly.
fine with that.
Exactly.
But the second their individual culture says mine can't exist, that's where it starts to branch. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I can even say hateful ones, as long as they aren't like actually going through like the violent actions like Antifa or random right wing militias, stuff like that, or white supremacists
right.
aren't actually going out and doing it. I'm fine with them existing, because the thing is their existence just proves how stupid they are. You know.
Exactly.
So as long as that's why when it comes to even with conservative censorship on like YouTube and Silicon Valley,
right.
they should just, if they really think we have that bad of an argument, they shouldn't be censoring us. They should let us speak, because we'll just, it's kind of like flat earthers.
Right.
You know, the more they speak, the more stupid they sound.
Exactly. Exactly. But they know. They know. They know that we make better points for the most part, and it's not strictly emotionally based.
I mean, that's why conservatives dominate radio, because radio is all about thought. You know, it's all about talking, so you can't really appeal to the emotion as much as you could
Right.
with a video or with any other medium. You know,
Exactly.
and that's why, especially when it comes to podcasts, they come off as more conservative because they're discussing ideas and not emotions.
Which is what most Democrats don't like to hear.
Yeah, and well, the thing is, Democrats are really motivated by honestly revenge or like I would say revenge is probably the best way to put it. There's another R word in there,
It's
but
just almost like a spite.
yeah, well, that's another good one. So it's kind of like they. It's hard to put into words.
It is. It is. I mean, you can watch any of the Democratic, nominees, the debates. You can listen to them talk. You can listen to Nancy Pelosi talk, and they don't ever bring up a good point. At least as of recent. Like you can watch all of those, and the only thing you're going to hear is how bad our president is. They don't make any legitimate reasonings or arguments. They just say, this is bad, and this is why he's bad. And that's what I think the 2020 election is even going to come down to. It's not going to be about how can we beat Trump. It's how can we get enough people to hate Trump. Because they know that they cannot beat him as far as policy.
They can't beat him when it comes to his track record.
They can't.
You know, because look at the economy. You know,
The
they blame it on like he inherited Obama's economy, but what they don't realize is that the economy doesn't run just based on policy, governmental policy. The government does not control the economic system.
Right.
The number one indicator for the economic system in the U.S., since it's a free market enterprise, is expectations. And when Trump got elected, that's when the stock started rising. People expected it to get better. You know, nobody expected it to get better under Obama, so people were saving their money, and it wasn't circulating. That's why the Obama stimulus didn't work. So because people would take that money and they're mid-recession and they would save it. And that's also my argument against the UBI. I do like Andrew Yang. I think he's a good guy.
Right.
You know, I think he's one of the few Democrats with good character. Him
Yeah.
and Tulsi Gabbard.
Right.
They have good
Respectable
character.
people, respectable people.
They're respectable people in their own. I just don't agree with all their policy.
Yeah.
You know, but when it comes to sorry,
Sorry.
when I'm rapid fire like that, sometimes I just short.
This is practice. I think we should probably do an intro too.
Yeah. Well, I can make an intro if we're editing it. I can make an intro. I just need to figure out how to use the video editor, because then I could just record it in the video editor and edit it from there.
Fine.
Yeah, instead of doing it on YouTube and then re-downloading it.
Is there any video editor apps you can do?
Yeah, but there's a regular video editor on Windows. I just haven't figured out how to use it yet.
Okay. You probably have to have the video saved, right?
I think so. So we'll probably still use YouTube, download it, and then put it in the video editor to edit it out.
Right. But that was good. That was good.
That was a good riff there,
That was
at
good.
least.
That was good. I like that. It was a good testing. It was a good little practice run.
Alright, you want me to stop it and like
Yeah.
pull it through?
Yeah. And then we'll listen, make sure we all sound good. Like skip it to like almost the end, and we'll just make sure that like everything sounds